We're at the Smoketown Mission Aviation Fest. It's an annual event that's not only fun for the whole family, but it also showcases the many aspects of missionary aviation.
Missionary Flights International was established 50 years ago in 1964 for the express purpose to helping missionaries in the Caribbean, West Indies, and currently we fly air support to missionaries that live in Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
JAARS began in 1948 as the Jungle Aviation and Radio Service, a dream of our founder who wanted to provide transportation and communication support for missionaries working in remote areas. Today, after 70 years of service, JAARS also provides computer support for Bible translation, vernacular media or media in local languages support, maritime support, and land transportation support as well. So we do all of those in addition to aviation and radio. So today, JAARS is JAARS Inc.
Well, MAF was started in the mid-40s, 1945, after the war, and we use airplanes basically to provide transportation for the national church and missionaries that work around the world. Originally, we were there to serve the missionaries because there was no church in these areas. We begin our work where the road stops. And so the airplane became a vital tool in being able to reach into these remote areas. And the purpose of what MAF is there for is to share the message of Jesus Christ. The airplane just becomes a tool in what we do.
These and other missionary aviation organizations often depend on help from MMS, Missionary Maintenance Services, and there are many ways of supporting missionary aviation.
We have an apprenticeship type training, and we will bring people in for 30 months. They will be hands-on, on-the-job training from virtually the time that they walk in, and they will be trained as aviation mechanics. They will have their FAA license by the time they leave us, and once they leave us, they can go join a mission. The second aspect of our ministry is that we are involved in repairing, restoring, modifying aircraft. They come to us in containers from the mission field, fly in, whatever, and we're able to repair them, build them, repaint them, send them out again. We do engine overhauls as well, if necessary. Third part of our mission is that we will have what we call rapid response teams, where we will take a work team together, go anywhere in the world where we are needed for 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time, and help get another aircraft back in the air so that the work of serving the Lord can continue. Now that's in broad strokes. The way we can make this happen a lot easier is that everyone in our organization is not paid a salary. We are people who are supported by churches, individuals, and stuff like that. People like that, sorry. And they support us. So to missions, we do not charge labor, which brings the repair cost of the airplane right down.
This Cessna 206, flown by Mission Aviation Fellowship, was an airplane that I got to work on when we went out to visit with MMS last year. This airplane was redone for a Mission Aviation Fellowship for $85,000. This airplane, brand new, would cost about $750,000. The missions organizations are taking that difference and putting it towards Bible translation, medical evacuation, and moving of service and goods for the gospel of Jesus Christ.
MMS has been a real help to missionary flights over the years, not only training young men who then can go to the mission field. We have about 4 guys with us right now who are trained there. In fact, our director of maintenance was one of the instructors at MMS for several years, and he's now with MFI. That's one aspect of what they do, but also they help us by having these rapid response teams that come in. If we have a wing pull or an engine change or a major modification to the airplane, we need extra hands. That's not the normal routine maintenance. Our guys could handle it, but it would take us much longer, keep the airplane down much longer, many more days or weeks. With MMS coming in as a team for a week or 10 days, they can turn that work around real quick and get us back on the field.
Students from MMS are instrumental to the MAF program because we need every staff member we can get. So MMS provides great maintenance training, and they get hands-on work. They get involved in rebuilding aircraft that are often seriously damaged. Great training for the guys that go through that program.
I think part of the confusion of MMS thinks that, first of all, like the apprentices, when they come to join us, they have to pay to come. That's not true. What they do is the apprentices, like their full-time staff, they've raised their support to come and join us for their training. We do not charge for their training. And then once they finish their training, they leave us they have their support, they take the bulk of their support with them, and whichever mission they choose to join, they may have to get it up a bit more. But typically, a lot of our guys, we're seeing them on the mission field within 6 to 12 months of leaving us debt-free. That to me is huge, and that is really different from what we've seen in what you see in many other areas.
Something that may be confusing to others is the fact that people, highly trained, highly skilled people, will donate their time, their lives, in support of something that they're not getting paid to do. They have to raise their financial support to go do this work, and the world finds that confusing, to think that with all our training, that we're going to go do what God calls us to do instead of going over there and working for that airline or that other shop or something and making money, making the dream. But you know, I've been in missions for 31 years, and that's the dream to me.